when we think about truth and certainty in philosophy, historically, one thing comes to mind for modern intellectual development. That is, past couple hundred years, 250 years. What we've really been left with is the idea that absolute truth, eternal truth, and certainty, the kind that maybe old philosophers or religious people have looked for, causes problems. This is what's led to things like the wars in the 20th century, was this holding too tightly to absolute certainty. So pragmatism is one of those philosophical schools which talks about how the word doesn't work, that in our language we don't understand that when we say eternal truth, we're trying to get at something too tightly. And the consequence of that is disaster in their minds. And so, what I want to throw out there, because it really is the crux of my channel, if you've subscribed here to real philosophy ideas, which is what I call them because I'm such an egomaniac. No, because I'm so well educated and so good at this, even though no one listens to me, and maybe that's my fault. If you think about the eternal truth or even just the certainty question, the crux of my channel is social philosophy. And social philosophy, um, like pragmatism suggests truth isn't what you think it is. And in some sense, social philosophy is suggesting the same thing. It's suggesting that truth is social. What does that mean? So, again, a 20-minute video, but it means that social philosophy spreads out truth, like Kant's idea about universality, even in his little ethical formulation. Want people to do things as you would universalize a thing, which means if everyone wants it done, then you could do it. And that's an oversimplification. I don't really 100% agree with Kant. But my point is that social philosophy looks at truth differently, and it looks at certainty as something that contains a social element, which means it is not necessarily agreed upon, but it is spread out. So it is contained in everyone. And so one person with an atomistic truth may lead to World War II, but a shared truth needs to be thought of as differently. And that's where you would develop it. And that's kind of what I'm doing in my channel before I got railroaded into defending that words exist. Thanks for coming.